Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I came up with this really pretty clean girl toasted makeup look. So if you are a girl that loves that clean girl makeup but also loves fall, then this is for you. This is the look I recreated because I love a clean girl makeup look, but I also want to be in the fall theme. So if you guys are interested in how I got this clean girl toasted makeup look, then let's get into it. Okay guys, the most important step into getting a good clean girl glowing makeup look is skincare. That is how you get your canvas ready for your makeup. So let's get into that. For skincare, I'm obviously going to go in with a moisturizer. For today, I'm using the Elle Skin Daily Moisturizer. This one works really good. It's a little bit thicker, but it is very hydrating, which I love because as a dry skin girl, I always need as much hydration as I can get. After moisturizer, this has become my new obsession. This bubble milky toner works so good. It feels so good on the skin. It is like a milky consistency, but it just feels so nice. It makes your skin look so plump and so dewy. If you guys need a new toner or if you guys want a milky toner, definitely grab this bubble one because it's affordable and it works really good. Now, this is the last step to our skincare. Since we do want a very hydrated, glowy base because of the whole clean girl aesthetic, we are going to put on some e.l.f. Skin Thirst Burst drops. These drops are actually really hydrating, and I do love the way my skin looks extra dewy. So I just put 2 drops and just put that all over. But these have been my holy grail when it comes to dewy makeup because it really just helps your skin look a little bit more glowy. Now our skin is prepped, it's looking dewy, it's looking glowy, hydrated, and now we could start with the makeup. For today's makeup, I'm going to be mixing up these two. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. You guys know her. You guys love her. She is literally that girl when it comes to glowing makeup. So I'm going to use her and also mix it with my Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. I want to mix these two just because I want that added glowiness from this foundation. And then I want that coverage from the skin tint. So I feel like mixing these two will just be the perfect combination. And then on top of that, I'm going to just put a little bit of this Maybelline Skin Tint. Like so. I think I put a little too much, but we'll see. And then just blending everything out with my little beauty sponge. I have never mixed these two together before, but honestly, I like the way they look together. I still have that coverage that I want, but my base is still very glowy. So I think I'm gonna be mixing those two a lot more often because I really love how they look together. I do have a couple breakouts. My skin has just been acting up. So I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Hydrating Candle Concealer. I love this concealer just because it is very buildable and does have a good amount of coverage. So this is literally my go-to every time I want to cover up my breakouts or any redness. Just tapping that in. Now to bring some of that brightness under my eyes, I'm going to be using the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. So I'm just going to do that just so my eyes look brighter. And then I also drag it down my nose just to make my nose look a little bit snatched. And then I also bring it up. Perfect, our base is done. This is our glowy base so far. It is looking very dewy, very hydrated, very glowy, which is what we want. So now let's add in that little toastiness. Before I add anything, actually I'm going to start putting brow gel on my eyebrows. This brow gel is literally the best brow gel ever. I love it so much. It's the Maybelline one. I rave about this because it is literally that girl for brows. I let this sit on, let it dry, and then once it dries, then I start putting in my eyebrows. Now to bronze up my face and bring some of that toastiness onto my makeup, I'm going to be using this Rare Beauty contour stick. I love this stuff so much. You always want to make sure you're blending your contour up slash bronzer. That way you get that very nice snatched lifted look. So that is what I like to do, just up all the way to the top of my cheekbone. And then for my nose, I just start at the bottom of my nose, the top, and then blend it, and always blend it up to my brow bone. So now we're gonna move on to our blush. Of course, because this is a toasted makeup look, we are going to go in with Toasted Teddy by Rhode. This blush is literally gorgeous. I love the color so much. Same thing with my blush. I always just tap it in, and then I tap it in with my bronzer just to mix these two up so that there's no harsh lines. And then with whatever is left on my brush, I am going to put it on my eyelids just to bring some of that toastiness. Perfect. Now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, and you guys know the drill. I need to literally be this close in order to do my eyebrows. Alright, our eyebrows are done, and now I know this is supposed to be a very glowing makeup look, so we're only going to put very little powder under our eyes and anywhere where my makeup tends to crease a lot. So I'm just going to do that real quick, and before I put on any powder, I'm just going to blend out my under eyes one more time just to get rid of those little creases. And of course, I'm going to be going in with my Huda Beauty loose powder, best powder out there. I love it. And I always tap in my powder, then tap it on my hand, and then I blend it into my under eyes. And then I'm just gonna go in my nose, the crease of my nose, because I tend to get very oily there, and then just around my chin. Now of course we want our skin to look extra glowy, so we're gonna go in with this e.l.f. Halo Glow highlighter. And this stuff is so pretty because it blends out so nicely, and it literally just looks like your skin. So I'm just gonna add some right there, my nose, and then on that side, and then just blend that in with my same little brush, and it just adds like that perfect amount of glowiness. Now for mascara, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Firework mascara. This is my favorite one at the moment, so I'm just going to be using this. A little hack: if you ever get mascara anywhere on your makeup, do not smudge it off or get a tissue. Just wait for it to dry, and then literally scrape it off with your eyebrow brush, and I promise you it will come off like nothing happened. You'll probably just have to tap in a little bit with like your little powder puff, but it is so much better than you smudging it off right away when it is still wet, because it's just gonna ruin your makeup. So just, we're gonna let it dry, and then I'm going to scrape it off with my little eyebrow brush. Now for lips, I am going to make it more of a little dramatic toasted berry cherry lip combo. I'm going to be using this Morphe Berry Cola lip liner. It is the prettiest shade ever. And then on top of that, I'm going to go back in with Toasted Teddy and just put that in the middle of my lip. And then just to bring that glossiness to our lips, because it can be a clean girl makeup look without really pretty glossy lips, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. lip oil, which I need more of clearly. And now lastly, for setting spray, I'm going to be using my Milani Make It Last. And we are done, guys. This is that toasted clean girl makeup look. It is so pretty. I am obsessed with it. Definitely going to be doing this makeup routine every single day because I am obsessed with it. It is giving glowy skin. It's giving fall with a little toastiness on the face. And the lip combo, a really pretty cherry brown combo, is perfect. It ties everything together to make it clean girl with also a little bit of fall in there. And I just think it is the perfect blend. All of the products that I use, I will link them down below on my LTK. If you guys want to go check out that link, I will have listed every single product, the shades, and everything on there. That way, you guys could recreate this look or get some of the products that I showed, because I honestly love each and every product. Every time I make a video, every product I use is one that I truly do love and will repurchase. So, trust me when I say I love these products, because they are literally the bomb. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if there is any other content you guys want to see from me or any other makeup looks. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and on TikTok. I post beauty content on there daily, makeup tutorials, hair stuff, lifestyle stuff, fitness stuff. So if you love any of that, go join my little community of girlies on there, because I love my little community I built on there. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!